So how did house hacking help me transform my life and move from a situation where I'm living with 6 other roommates and sharing a bedroom to now owning more than 100 properties and a multi-million-dollar portfolio? It all started with a rented room and a garage. Let me explain exactly how it went. My first house hack wasn't even about making money. I actually built my first business out of the garage. It was a shared house in LA and I was living with a roommate. Glamorous it was not, but that's how it started, and it worked. Meanwhile, Alexa had her own little house hack when she moved in with me 3 weeks after we met to the shared bedroom. It was a tiny move, but a start of a really big idea. We finally had enough money to buy our first house, and we put our focus on one thing: a convertible garage. Before we even moved into the property, the garage unit was rented out, and it was paying half of our mortgage. You think that's creative? It only gets crazier. So then life gets tough. I lose my business. Alexa becomes the sole provider. Stress is all over the place. She becomes really sick. We house hacked our way into owning a doggy daycare where, in the hype of it, we had about 20 dogs in our house. It was crazy. It was hard, but it made us better. And I know it sounds insane, but this is only where the story gets interesting. We moved to Texas to start our real estate investment journey. We invest in a duplex, find day workers, and we're living in the house while we're doing construction and while we're renting rooms out to the day labor. So that was done and rented. We cashed out and bought a rundown fourplex. We renovated one unit, moved into it, and then after we rented the other duplex, we started renovating the rest of the units, renting all of them out. We then started doing these projects for our friends and people we know, and we started giving it as a service. We got a lot of experience through the process. Essentially, it brought us to our craziest house hack. We bought this massive lake house using a hard money loan. We moved in, Airbnb the guest house, then Airbnb the rest of the property. We refied, the money paid off all the loan, and we had extra to put a down payment on another house. And even where we live now, in a $1 million home, we house hack. We have a guest unit and we rent it out, pays about 30% of a mortgage payment. House hacking got us here and we're still doing it. Want to start your own journey? Want to learn how to do it from top to bottom? Follow me for tips, information, and to get started.